Hey, nowadays it's getting harder and harder to run SMEs in Malaysia. E-invoice some more.
有冇搞錯啊？我都唔識用 computer，sekarang叫我 submit e-invoice kena penalty Some more if I don't follow我唔知道啦。Might as well close down the business and 開休嗰啲
Hey bro, lama dah sempang. Hey bro.
Sekarang ni memang betul-betul sibuk kan? Cuba tengok LSDN nak suruh kita fokus apa ni? E-invoice, apa benda tu? You kenal I kan? You tahu kan kerja I mana ada masa nak catch up benda-benda ni semua pula. Hai, kerajaan ni.
Okay. So you mean this accounting software that I have, the version that I'm using, don't support e-invoice?
To comply with e-invoice, you need to pay 1,599 ringgit to upgrade to version 3.2.
Indep paringgit. What? What you mean? Ayo, how like
Enough! Our SMEs are seriously struggling with e-invoice. We need to do something. We seriously need to do something. I'm Jay, the co-founder and CEO of Buku Accounting. I've heard your struggles, frustrations, and even anger towards the implementation of e-invoice. I seriously wanted to do something about it. So I gathered my team and challenged them to come up with the best e-invoice solutions for SMEs in Malaysia. It wasn't easy for me and my team. We had debates, faced a lot of challenges, and at the same time raising against time. After months of hard work, I believe we did it. We have the best e-invoice solution for SMEs in Malaysia. We want you to forget about dealing with up to 55 required fields, forget about the hassle of requesting tax information from your customers, forget about the need to fill out classification codes, and so much more. If you haven't heard about us, Buku Accounting is a cloud-based accounting software designed for SME in Malaysia. It helps you handle invoicing easily, automate data entries for your expenses, and generate more than 50 financial reports with just a few clicks. Best of all, you don't need any accounting knowledge to use it. We started Buku Accounting in 2019, and as the youngest accounting software company in Malaysia, I'm proud to share that today, we are already the fastest growing accounting software in the country, trusted by over 40,000 SMEs. Buku Accounting is currently supported by more than 250 professional accounting firms, and it is currently the highest rated accounting software in Malaysia. I can't wait to show you how our e-invoice solution can help your SME stay compliant with RHDN's e-invoice requirements, of course, without the frustration. The first step to prepare for e-invoice submission is completing your company profile with details required by RHDN, such as your registration number and tax identification number, also known as TIN. Filling out this information can be confusing at first, which is why we are introducing a first-of-its-kind My Invoice Ready indicator for your company profile. These indicators show you exactly which data fields are required for the e-invoice submissions. Once you have entered your registration number and TIN, the system will validate them with RHDN in real time. The indicator will automatically change from orange to green once the validation is successful. Another requirement from LHDN is your business MSIC code, also known as the industry code. And we know what you are thinking. What's an MSIC code? Most of you don't even keep track of your MSIC code or may not even know what it is. That is why we built an MSIC code detector for you. Just describe your primary business activity and the system will automatically select the most relevant code for you. Once all the required fields are entered correctly and the changes are saved, you will be greeted with a My Invoice Ready profile message. This means your company profile is now complete with all the requirements needed for e-invoice submission. To send an e-invoice to your customer, you will need to obtain their profile details, including their registration number, TIN, contact number, and full address. Once you have the information, you can easily enter it into Buku Accounting with the help of My Invoice Ready indicators, as well as the real-time validation for the registration number and TIN. Our system automatically identifies the required information based on who you are dealing with. For example, a company will need both registration number and TIN, while a consumer will only need either their IC number or TIN. We know you won't enjoy the tedious process of updating customers' profiles one by one, which is why we have created an interface allowing you to update multiple customers at once. You can update information such as TIN or registration number for several customers. Click Save and update it all at once. Everything I've mentioned so far assumes that you already have your customers' profiles on hand. But what if you have hundreds or even thousands of customers? Asking for their tax information one by one would be a nightmare. As a user of Buku Accounting, you won't have to deal with this problem. With just one click in Buku Accounting, you can request tax information from all your customers. They will receive an email asking for their tax information, and the best part, the requested information is usually partially completed, making it much easier for them to complete the form. Our system also ensures that the registration number and TIN are validated with LHDN in real time, so you will have less hassles to deal with. As a reminder, you only need to request tax information from your customer once. After they have provided their information, it will be stored in the system and you will have their full profile ready to issue e-invoices moving forward. As we move into the e-invoice era, you will need to provide a classification code for every single item you are selling, something that we think most business owners will find frustrating, as it could slow down your operations and processes. Instead of selecting a classification code every time you issue an invoice, Buku Accounting lets you assign codes to your products. This way, the code will be automatically filled in whenever you select those products during every invoice creation in the future. But the question is, which classification code should you choose out of so many items? If you find it confusing, you are not alone. We were almost completely lost when we first looked at it. The answer is simple. Just click on the lightning button and Buku Accounting will automatically select the most relevant classification code for you based on the product description. It's that easy, no more guessing. Once you have set up your company profile, obtain your customers' tax information, and added classification codes for your items, issuing an e-invoice is as simple as one extra click in Buku Accounting. First, select a customer, ideally one with the My Invoice Ready indicator, which confirms their profile is ready for e-invoice submission. Don't worry if the customer you are looking at isn't My Invoice Ready yet. You can still update their profile on the fly and continue with the invoicing process. Selecting the products you are selling requires no extra steps for e-invoice submissions, as the classification codes are automatically populated based on the products you choose. Finally, set the My Invoice controller to validate. This tells the system to submit the invoice to LHDN for validation. Click Save and you're done. Your e-invoice is typically validated within 2 seconds in Buku Accounting and sent to your customer via email in real time. Your customer can view the e-invoice with an embedded QR code, and they can also check its validity directly with LHDN. E-invoice submission usually won't slow down the invoice creation process. In the event LHDN servers go down, Buku Accounting will automatically retry for up to 72 hours. Our system is also carefully designed to handle errors both before and during e-invoice submissions. It usually can detect issues in your company profile, customer profile, and the invoice itself. When issues are found, it will bring to your attention before submission to LHDN. If, by any chance, our system doesn't catch the issues, you can still inspect for errors reported by LHDN servers in Buku Accounting. It is possible that the validated e-invoice sent to your customer may contain errors, such as wrong quantity or price. If your customer finds any errors within 72 hours, they can click on the Reject button in the Customer Invoice portal to request for an invoice rejection. They will need to provide a reason for the rejection and verify their identity with an OTP before submitting the request. As the seller, you will be notified in real time when your customer sends you a rejection request. You can click on the notification to view the reason. If the reason is valid, you can proceed to cancel the invoice with just a few clicks. Redoing the invoice is simple. Just duplicate the invoice, fix the errors, and save it. If issues are found in your e-invoice only after 72 hours, it can no longer be cancelled through the system. You will need to issue a credit note to reverse the validated e-invoice. To issue a credit note, click on the Copy to Credit Note button. Make sure Validate is selected for My Invoice Control and click Save. You can use this approach to cancel or reverse any validated e-invoices without the 72 hours limitation. If your customer didn't request for an e-invoice at first, but later realized they needed it, you will have to entertain their request as long as it's within the same month. Imagine hundreds of customers requesting e-invoices from you. It would definitely be a disaster if you were to handle it manually. Another scenario could be that you didn't have your customer's tax information when issuing the invoice, but they later request for a validated e-invoice. In either case, you will need to find an efficient way to handle these requests. Fortunately, with Buku Accounting, your customer can request for an e-invoice directly from their invoice portal, without the need to even contact you. They can click on the Request button, where their information will already be partially filled in. The customer can then complete their tax profile and verify their identity to request for a validated e-invoice. Your customer will usually receive their e-invoice immediately, and as the seller, you will also be notified whenever someone requests for an e-invoice from you. After the customer's first request for an e-invoice from the invoice portal, the tax information they entered will be automatically captured in your Buku Accounting. This allows you to seamlessly issue e-invoices to the same customer in the future. One of the main reasons for having e-invoices is to prove your expenses for tax purposes. However, it's possible that some of your suppliers may not be able to issue e-invoices to you. This can happen when you are dealing with overseas suppliers or individuals in Malaysia who are not conducting business. To prove your expenses, you will have to take over your supplier's role to convert an incoming supplier's invoice into a validated e-invoice. This is called a self-billed e-invoice. To submit a self-billed e-invoice in Buku Accounting, simply select the Validate option for any supplier invoices, click Save, and it will be validated. If your business is like most retail businesses, where you primarily deal with consumers, there's a high chance they don't need an e-invoice. In this case, you can continue to issue normal invoices. However, according to HDN's requirements, you will still need to report your sales from normal invoices to HDN on a monthly basis before the 7th of the following month. The submitted document is called a consolidated e-invoice. In Buku Accounting, we make consolidating normal invoices for the entire month so simple that it can be done in just a few clicks. You can review the list of invoices before submission, and once everything is verified, you can submit them to HDN for validation. The consolidated e-invoice is usually validated in real time, and you can inspect the document details in Buku Accounting. If any errors are found, you can easily cancel the document and resubmit it after making corrections. To help you better stay compliant, our system will also be sending out automated reminders, reminding you to submit the consolidated e-invoice before the 7th of the month, just in case you are too busy with your business and overlook the submission deadline. We have been rolling out e-invoice features to our users in stages since June of this year, and I'm so happy to share that our complete e-invoice solution is now live and available to all users. Whenever you are ready, you can switch on e-invoice submissions and start using our e-invoice related features. If your business is not implementing e-invoice yet, you can also request for a test account from our team to see these features in action. I am proud to share with you that we are the only software in Malaysia offering a completely free e-invoice solution. It is included in all subscription plans with no additional charges or even upgrade fees. These features are also included in our launch plan, meaning to say you can issue unlimited e-invoices entirely for free using Buku Accounting. We are committed to support all SMEs in Malaysia, and we hope that e-invoice won't be a burden to SMEs but an opportunity to digitally transform their businesses. We also have a series of free online e-invoice training and Q&A sessions lining up for you. These sessions are a great opportunity for you to learn more in details about our e-invoice features and how you can manage e-invoice in different situations. Head over to our website for more information on the upcoming training sessions. We would love to see you there. Hey, hold on! I'm not done yet. We've got more exciting stuff that I've yet to talk about. Besides the e-invoice features you have just seen, my team and I have also been working hard on more upcoming features. Some exciting new features that we will be rolling out in the coming months and into 2025. Let me give you a quick preview of what you can expect in Buku Accounting soon. Dear micro retail business owners, we understand that many of you are not ready to spend hundreds on the point of sale system each month. We have also heard your frustration about the implementation of the National E-Invoice Initiative. I have good news for you. Coming real soon, we'll be launching a mobile app called Buku Mini Post. It will allow you to track your sales, daily summary, and handle e-invoice compliance, all from the convenience of your fingertips. It's coming soon in January 2025, and most importantly, it's free. Imagine a world where you can seamlessly receive incoming invoices from your suppliers directly into Buku Accounting with zero data entry. And no, we are not even talking about our digital shoebox. It doesn't matter what software your suppliers are using, it just works in real time. Or imagine you creating an invoice for your SME customer and it will end up right in your customer's accounting software. Once again, with zero data entry required on your customer's side. All these are made possible through our integration with the PEPL network. We have been working closely with MDEC and the PEPL authority to make this happen. We look forward to bringing the PEPL network integration to you in December 2024. seamlessly integrated into our existing e-invoice workflow. Currently, when our users manage payments to suppliers, they face long wait times for approvals and must manually record them in their accounting system. Soon, this process will become much simpler. I'm thrilled to share with you that in the near future, you will be able to initiate payments to your suppliers directly from Buku Accounting. No matter how many invoices you have, you will be able to make payments to multiple suppliers with just a few clicks. Believe me, I've seen the interface and I love how seamless the process is. I truly believe this can be a game changer for SMEs operations. This feature is made possible through our collaboration with Maybank and is coming soon in year 2025. I'm pretty sure you are already excited for the 3 upcoming features, but you will be even more excited for the next one. Hey Buku AI, what are you and what can you do?
Hi there, I am an AI agent built right in Buku Accounting. I can give you insights on your business and even help you to take necessary actions if needed.
Can you tell me how's my business been doing for the past 3 months? I feel like it's been a very slow quarter for me.
Your business is actually doing great. The revenue is up by 14% when compared to the previous quarter. You can check out the comparison below.
Do I have any outstandings from my customers?
Yes, 3 of your customers have an outstanding amount of 35,000 ringgit and 25 sen, with some of it overdue by more than 30 days. You can refer to the summary below.
Can you help me to send them a reminder via WhatsApp and remind them about the potential 1% interest charges?
No problem, I've just sent a reminder to all 3 of them via WhatsApp, highlighting the potential interest charges. I hope you will receive the payment soon.
Thank you, Buku AI.
You're welcome.
So, as you can see, AI is coming soon to Buku Accounting. I'm very positive about the future of technology and how Buku Accounting can progress to better serve SMEs in the country. Hey Buku AI, how do you think we did today?
Fantastic, Jay. I think you and your team did an excellent job. This event went very well. I am happy I was able to answer all your questions earlier.
This event is actually coming to an end. How about you help me with the ending? And let's make it fun.
I've never done this before, but I'll try my best. Hello, viewers. It's been a pleasure being with you today, and I am excited to see how Buku Accounting will empower SMEs across Malaysia. Don't forget to sign up for one of our upcoming e-invoice training sessions. I can't wait to meet you all in 2025. Since I won't be here without the team, let's wrap up our event with a video from the team. Peace out.
What should we ask Buku AI today?
I know. Okay, we asked what to eat for lunch today.
I don't want lah. I know whether Jay is a good boss or not.
No, we should ask whether we get bonus this year or not.
Yay!
How about you ask whether Jay should fire you all?
Back to work.
A lot of questions. You can ask me now.
没有啦，你好吗，boss？
How? Bini how? Thank you, Buku AI. And a very big thank you to everyone joining us today. I hope to see you all soon.